Morning folks, I've got a full sheet here of A3, the oil paper, lovely paper to work on, but it does soak the oil out of the paint as it seeks exit at the back of the page, but there's a plastic barrier, or a thin plastic barrier. So I'm going to try to do a Lakeland scene. Throw that away for a nice clean one. Usual colours, ultramarine, cadmium red or vermilion, they're both of them all about the same really. This is me vermilion, I'll put that in it. Not that much difference, like it's the same sort of red. Then we've got some lovely burnt sienna. These are all student quality, well, Winton oil paints. And some cadmium yellow pale. Here we are. I've got this tube I bought for a bit of a reduction. Not a lot, but it was worth it. So just bung that out. It had been. I got it from the range, and it had been dropped a few times, I think. But it gets everywhere. The yellow, look. No, that's not going to go, is it? I'm going to go backwards. Oh, that's better. Right, okay, let's put a bit of... Well, we only need some yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. I've got some Payne's Grey. I do love Payne's Grey. I use it most of the time, but I don't consider it as a colour. It's a neutral. You can use black, but black's a bit deadening, I suppose, but no, let's just put a bit of that out. A big daub of titanium white. So here we go. I'm going to put a background of sort of a hilly background, but they will be quite light. And a bit of green to that, or a bit of yellow ochre. No, yellow paint, cadmium yellow. Where's my dish? I've got some. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter. I've got another pot here. Put my linseed oil in. Right, bit bluer. Okay, that's the background. I'm going to do a sky now. Oh, the video needs to take that bit up here. Right, okay. Right, I'll use quite a bit. Oh, that's okay. I'll put a bit of blue low down in, I think. Very strong, this burnt sienna. So you can just go over that background. Right, put a bit back, more blue back. That's just try to put some interest in the sky. This is quite a big sky to do. Let's get a bit of this in here. Ooh, what's that there? Don't know what that is. Right, we'll let that go now for we can do. Put a bit up here. The great master of sky is although he's dead now, he died in, I think, either 1972, or a bit after. Edward Seago, fabulous artist. A lot of his work is dated now. I have seen several of his exhibitions. In the Portland Gallery. It's lovely what he does. Right, I'm just going to put a bit of stuff on here. Now let's get a bit of yellow. Right, now we're going to put some trees along that edge here, coming up quite fairly high. Right, now a lot of red, a lot of blue. Okay. More green, I think. I'm listening to Talk TV, or Talk Radio, on my tablet. It was with Kevin Cavanagh, I think I mentioned him yesterday. He was having a real problem with. He plays the piano in station concourses, which he's a lovely guy. I love what he does, and some Chinese waving their little communist flags. Oh, the leader of it took exception. You can't do. Oh, he's having a right. I'll go. And then the transport police came up and they didn't know what they were talking about. To be quite honest, but you can see it on the Mayor Tusi. He's covered it. Graham has Mike Graham has taken it on. It's fascinating, really. You know, you don't need. Well, you are allowed to phone in a phone. You're allowed to film in open public spaces, but it's on you all over YouTube. He's got people in Hong Kong, Thailand. Right, that's coming on. Let's put a little bit of orange in there. Put some yellow in there, just to brighten some of this up. I've got a new laptop, well, new issue was December. Let's change this now. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. Typical. Let's put that. Ooh, it's a bit fierce. That Payne's grey. This is in the distance, but I'm doing it as if it was not. I'm just a bank against the background. Let's add some light on here. Well, it's much warmer than it has been lately, but it's blowing a gale outside. Now, I won't be too heavy here because I've got to put a tree in here. Oh, we don't want a lot there. Right, okay, now we've got to do the water. So we've got a blue sky, so we need blue water, but we've got all this reflection now, and we see if we can find out a way to do that. So let's just go. I'll go over all of it with blue. I'll be careful here. And we can drag some of that before it dries, or it won't dry completely. It is oil paper after all, but it's just does lovely things. And I get this from the range. They always seem to have it. I'm glad they have. Now let's scrape that off here. I want clean paint. Throw the cloth away. I've got a regular supply of toweling from my friends in the church, and I just put the word out, and they come in carrier bags, all sorts of bags, big ones, small ones. But the ones I don't want are tea towels, that sort of thing, because they're cotton. Well, it's all cotton, but it hasn't got any of those little loopy things that can take the paint out of the brush. And I have measured that. Whether that's horizontal, it is horizontal. That's what we want to do. Something like that. Off. I love oil painting. It's very, very exciting. Oh, I'm listening to GB News now. There's a new channel about 4 or 5 years ago. 4 years ago, very good. All right, now I need to put some. Well, I want to do more of that. Right, I've got a bit of white in there. That's a little bit more white. A busy morning. I've cooked the breakfast. My wife does most of it, but I do the breakfast. And now we've got a Ninja air fryer. I like cooking in that. But after breakfast I bottled my beer. I do like my homemade beer, and went to let my son's dog out. So it's been a busy morning. Let's just bring that over there a bit. You just see the grain of the paper. It's got a very fine grain, fine tooth, but it's lovely. And what I want to carefully do is just to come along here. Right, okay, now we'll to put a little bit more of that background colour under that. Right, get a bit bright blue. No, I think I'll make that up there. So. I want, well, it's quite a bit of white in that sky, so let's put it in. And then we'll get some nice blue. I want to put I want to put a bit of a foreground here. So let's use this large brush. This is a Winsor & Newton brush, Winton. Okay, so let's get a bit of this. It's got a bit wild there. Right, let's scrap that one. Go into this one. I forgot to clean it, but it's come up. It has resurrected itself. About 2 cleans in with fairy liquid. Plenty of colour in here. Alright, well that's the foreground. It does look as if it's going downhill, doesn't it? So if I push this up a little bit more, that's better. That looks, well, let's just get this brush here. I've got an idea, it does look as if it has gone up. Let's just feather it. Okay, put some white back there. Right, now we've got to texture it with some nice... I'll use my lovely rigger. If I find it. There it is. And I'll put this there where I'll forget it. A bit of white spirit, only a little bit, just to so that the paint will thin. There, just a little bit. Oh, I forget to put the lid on. All right, okay. Oh. I'm going to put a bit more texture on this. Right, I want to put a tree in there, but let's just get some light colour. Right, let's touch some light in some of this. Right, let's another brush. I'll do it with texture. Texture is always a good way of getting out of problems. So let's Right, there we go. Right, so see, no detail. It's just texture. The only detail I've got are those little rigger strokes. But so I'm going to do some here. Right, this is where we've got a little shadow. Right, where are we? I've got a picture. I think Sharon will complain if I don't put the birds in because she's gave me the brush and brushes. They're really lovely, very lovely lady. Let's get a marl stick. Let's see if we can just get a sharp edge to that. Okay, let's just make a little bit of prickly stuff up there. Okay, no more, I can't do any more to that. It's sort of what I had in mind, but I change what I think when I start. I just goes, it just goes on. But I was going to do that white, wasn't I? Oops, that's not good, is it? Oops. One little bit. Now, where's me a little bit? Oh, there it is. Let's just double that bit there. Alright, I suppose I should, oh dear, dropped it. Put just a few prickly things, not prickly things, some trees or trunks. not. I don't think I like that very much. So we'll just take those out. Okay, I'm going to put that in amounts now. Keep my brushes, my dirty brushes together. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 floor brushes. Let's put them over here, then I won't forget them. Let's take another bit of toweling. Let's just clean my hands. And when you use a dishwashing, washing up liquid, it cleans your hands as well. They're nice and soft, and the brushes are nice and soft as well. Let's just change these. Right, okay, let's put that up there. A large amount, let's take that all away. Right, that's about as big as I've got. I think I might have a big one. Sharon, my friend, she came up with an idea of painting the mounts. Now I've got the tone there is the same as the tone there, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. I could change it a little bit with the texture brush. Let's just lighten it a bit. This is where you start fiddling and it all goes awry. Ooh. Right, take that off. Might be a bit of blue, might be better. Just changing the power of that dark to a much lighter one. That'll do. Right. Some of you might say, well, it was better before he mucks about with it, but get that one on. I will do that. So I've got plenty of acrylic. So different colours, well there we are. That's the latest one. I hope you like that one. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.